let's start doing some simple activities then. Give you some ideas of what to do when you're at home. Start by just sitting down up here. What I want everybody to do is just pick up their feet and march in place. And get your knees up. Get the blood flowing in your legs. Get them warmed up a little bit. Let's march in place for a minute or two. Or 3 or 4, that's fine. We can keep going.
A minute or 2 sounds like a good time. Just don't watch the clock.
This is something that you can do at home when you're watching TV, if you're on a commercial break. While you're sitting there, you just march in place for a few minutes.
My name's that walk.
This is something you can do anywhere. You don't need a gym membership or anything special. No special shoes or equipment. Just march in place.
You can do it all day.
Instead of doing this, you could also go out for a short 5-minute walk before a little workout session at home. Everything I'm going to show you here you can do at home. You don't need a gym membership or any special weights or bands or mats or anything. Alright, let's go ahead and stop that. The first one I'm going to do is a leg extension. So to do this, I want you to take one leg, just lift it straight up in front of you, point your toe up at the ceiling, and right back down slowly. 10 with each leg. And this helps strengthen the front part up here, it's known as your quads. It's 10, we can switch legs. 10 with the other one. And if you get better at this or it becomes easy, you can put on heavier shoes or boots.
Strap the child in.
Sure. Or you can use cans of soup or soda bottles or whatever you have around the house. Okay, that's good. Next one is called a calf raise. So to do this, you just keep your toes on the ground. Come up like this. Bring your heels up, go as high as you can. And this works behind your leg there. It's called the calf muscle. To make this one more challenging, you can try standing and just doing one leg at a time. That'll make it really hard.
It's really hard.
Not really hard. It's doable, but it's more difficult than when you're sitting. So you have to lift your body weight.
Oh, yes.
When you do that, it's best to use a wall or a chair for balance.
I would think I would be right dominating, but my left seems more stable. I don't know. I'm right-handed. Is there anything to do with that?
Do you shoot a lot of layups? Jump off your left foot?
Maybe
I don't know.
your arms. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not you. Now my left isn't as good.
You look to me like you're
Put you on the spot.
All
Alright, the next one we're going to do is just the bicep curl. So once you take both hands, put them out like this, and just bring them up towards your shoulders. To make this one harder, you can just grab a can of soup, something good, or a bag of vegetables that you have around the house. You don't need weights.
bag of potatoes.
Sure, 20-pound bag of potatoes, that's fine.
In each hand, right?
Yeah, for each hand.
Yeah.
Alright, the next one is just a tricep extension that works the opposite side of the arm in the back. Do that, just take your arm overhead, and put it straight up to the ceiling. And also for this one, if you need more weight, you can grab a can of soup, whatever you have laying around. 20-pound bag of potatoes if you want to.
You want to 16?
Yeah. Actually, my mom did that with a 1-pound weight. She dropped it on her head. How would she?
Anything's possible.
Okay, let's switch to the other arm now. Alright, the next one we're going to do is just a front raise. You start with your hands down at your sides. And this one's going to work your shoulders and just bring them up right in front of you. Just so they're parallel with the floor. Okay. And we're also going to go out to the sides. Off your sides. Be careful of your neighbor.
Yeah. There, I'll turn a little there.
Alright. Next one we're going to do is just some circles. Start out by doing baby circles in front of you. Okay, then switch directions. Okay, if everybody can stand up. Just grab the chair for some support. I'm going to do a hamstring curl. This one's going to work the back part of your leg. That's opposite of the leg extension that we did earlier. Just grab your chair and bring your heel up towards your butt. You should feel it right here in the back of your leg. And again, if it gets easy, you can throw on a pair of boots or add some more weight. These lower body exercises are really important to keep your balance as you age. So most people use their arms to do all their activities. Don't walk very much, so it's a good one to help keep your balance and keep you independent. Okay, switch to the other leg.
Are we going to be stiff?
No.
Are we going to be stiff?
No. I hope not. Might be a little sore, but you keep doing it, it'll go away. Okay. The next one is just the squat. So if you can keep hanging on to your chair, and just dip down a little bit. And then come up towards the ceiling. And this one will help with stairs. People lose their balance going up there. Alright, sit back down in your chairs. And now I'm just going to take you through a little stretching exercise to do some flexibility. So what we can do is start by putting one foot out in front of you, point your toe up, and lean forward and reach out towards it with your both hands. You should feel it pulling on the back of your leg. It really stretches out your hamstring. No, it's okay if you can't touch it. It's a goal to work towards. You know, stretch a little bit every day. No cheating.
No cheating.
Keep your knees straight.
I'm short, see?
Okay, and you can switch to the other side. Another important thing when you stretch is not to bounce, because that can cause micro tearing in your muscles, which could cause some soreness. Take a few days for your muscle to repair. Just a nice, gentle, easy stretch, just so you can feel it pulling. Next we're going to do is stretch the shoulders. So take one arm and put it across your chest. Grab your elbow with your other arm. Pull it towards you a little more. Just feel a stretch along here.
Put your neighbor's nose.
Yeah.
Alright, you can switch to the other arm. Next we're going to do is a tricep stretch. So take your arm, put it behind you just like we did earlier when we stretched. Grab it with the other arm. And just pull it back. You should feel it stretch right along here. Alright, and you can do the other arm. Next what I want you to do is make some little circles with your foot. Put your leg out in front and just make little circles. Just go one direction. Yep, might get some creaky ankles. So just help stretch your calf out and your lower leg a little bit. Okay, and we can do the other direction. Okay, then switch to your other foot. Just go one direction. Okay, switch directions. Okay. I want you to stand up again. Grab your chair with one hand. Chair in front of you. I want you to try to grab your ankle. Just point your knee towards the ground. This one's going to stretch out the front part of your leg.
Do you want help?
I need longer arm.
Or you can just put it on the chair.
My leg?
Put it on the chair. Put your foot on the chair.
Behind you.
Behind you. Oh, put the foot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just kind of lean back a little bit. Alright, switch to the other leg. Everybody having fun? Next one to do is a calf stretch. So do this, grab your chair with both hands, put one leg behind you. Try to push your heel towards the ground. Stretch out your calf. If you need to, you can try to get lower, that'll stretch it more. Alright, and the other leg. Alright. Swing your arms back and forth a little bit while we're up. Don't hit anybody. Just loosen up your chest and back a little bit. Shoulders. Alright. Grab a seat again. Now we're just going to do some neck rotations. Start down and go around and circle one way. Might sound like the Rice Krispies out there. That's okay. It's nice and relaxing. Good way to end a little exercise routine. Good stretching. Okay, go the other direction. Alright. So those are just some exercises that you can do at home or anywhere if you're on the road traveling. Just something simple you can do. Don't need any special equipment or a gym. Hopefully you'll take those with you tonight and keep up with it on a regular basis. So it helps your flexibility, strength, and also your aerobic capacity a little bit, depending on how long you march in place for at the beginning. So next.